What is up, everyone? This is Sean, and we are about to get started with another Madworld playthrough. We are about to fight the boss here on the first level. So, let's ring the bell, and let's get him out. Let's get the boss out. I wonder if we still have the bat.
I don't get why they call him Little Levy when he's so fucking big. I think it's supposed to be ironic. What? You know, the use of words to express something other than, and especially the opposite of, the literal meaning. Usually a humorous or sardonic literary style and form. You got beat up at school, didn't you?
You know, I have a friend that can toss a train like that. You know, I'm going to experiment, see whether or not I can cut it in half while it's in midair with a chainsaw. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I still have the bat. Alright, hold the C button in order to do the lock on. Alright, yes, it looks like we're going to need this. Alright, cool. Alright. Alright. Okay. And just swing away. Dude, this is bad here. Alright. Oh man, I missed. Alright. Oh, shoot. Shaking like crazy, Alright, cool. Yeah, that hurts. Sure, that hurt. This bat is helping out. I got backflips. Shaking. Ah, shoot. That was a pretty easy boss fight. Oh, we gotta finish him. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Like a freaking rodeo. I have no hands. Well, I think I should fall now.
Nobody had to kill. Yeah, but Jack could still defile the bodies. What do you mean? You know, take trophies and shit. Check out my necklace and human ears. Check out my stream of projectile vomit.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, I look at the left side. You know, that's the combo callouts that they have on the left side right there. I don't know what we can do in order to get that, get those super violence, extreme violence, ultra violence. I guess we'll find out later in the game. We gotta find out how to get those extra bonuses. It's pretty cool. Alright, moving on. Looks like we got stage 2 coming up. Let's just move on. Do the do. That's cool enough. Now, besides the difficulty, I mean, if I were to play this on hard, I can get this a better assessment. But I believe that if this game was a little harder and had a tighter time limit, this game could see some time in the arcade, because you know the purpose of an arcade game is that you know it can give you an experience and give you a challenge The challenge would be that's great enough to keep the uninitiated, kick them off after a few minutes, so that another person can play. Get a steady stream of customers per day. Only the most skilled will be able to stay on longer, and those most skilled will be, paying a lot of quarters in order to get that skill. So yeah, that's the purpose of an arcade game. If this game had a greater challenge and a system that encouraged people to get better at the game in order to get higher scores, and this can definitely see some arcade play. I mean, I can definitely see this in an arcade. If it were released, if it were released, I'm sure it will make some money. Which I'm very surprised that a game like this hasn't been released into the marketplace. But releasing games for the arcade costs money. And because of that, we don't see a lot of these games in the arcades, and when arcades don't get games,
Oh, now don't worry, 13. I may be a rookie in your little sport, but I'm a fast learner. So let's get going,
I got distracted by Spike Spiegel here. But if arcades don't get games, then they don't get business. It's that simple. So that's why so many of them are falling by the wayside. Only a select few who get games that are made for the arcades, and I say that in quotes. Games that pretty much provide you with experiences that are very hard to recreate in the home market, such ones with like these big old machines, like big old motorcycles, big old like dance pads, big old sensors, touch screens. Those kind of games are going to be hard to reproduce in the market. So that's why only those games will appear in the arcade. And unfortunately, there's not a lot of demand for them. And especially since these games are not really marketed. When's the last time you heard of a game being released for the arcade? Hardly ever, right? You go to an arcade, and if you see a new game, then it's a surprise. You go ahead and play it, and if it's good, then you play it some more. And it's a shame that to see arcades with that kind of dilemma. They invest in games that don't get marketed. The arcades themselves probably don't have enough money in order to say, hey, we got this game, and I don't even think that they're legally able to do that. In my opinion, it's just, arcades just don't have it good for themselves. It's a very tough business model, but very few appreciate it, and like me, and I definitely want to see it thrive, and I just want to see more of these games. I believe that a game like this could be one of them. Let's not hold back our games to go, as it goes directly to video, so to speak. And keep it exclusive for the arcades for a while. That build up that anticipation that it will come out for the home market. And during that time, you pay your quarters at the arcades, and you have a good time with the game before it gets released. I believe that with this model, you can even have that session of testing time. You can get test results for the home game, such that you can get a better, more complete game when it gets released for the home market. That's definitely an idea that that should be applied nowadays. You hear a lot of games being unfinished before they're released and then are patched later. Well, in order to avoid that, you release it for the arcades, the social staple for gamers, and you let your customers, get you the play data that you need in order to help you create that polished game that you want to release for the home market. That's just my opinion. Alright. Although very clumsily, I managed to get that thought out as I was going through the game, just you know, wailing on some fools, not really worried about the combo system, but you know, that's what I wanted to bring up during this little PlayStation right here. Hopefully another person out there who sees this video would better put together my thoughts, and or you know, when I get better at speaking, I'll try to put it together myself in a little video, because I don't mind doing that. You know, once I get you know, the right people together, you know, I definitely want to share this idea. I mean, I believe it's cool. We have arcades, let's use them, and I definitely believe in the fact that arcades do have a use in today's society, and that's one of them. So let's get it done. Let's get it done. All right. So what do we do next? Okay, bloodbath challenge. Let's see. Let's look at the time here. All right. I'm going to end this video for now. Come back next time, in which we're going to take a bloodbath. Once again. Yay!